Hello everyone, my name is Primacon and welcome to today's video where I read your comments. Yesterday I asked you guys to give me some of your Hollow Knight hot takes and I got 69 responses. Nice. And every day we keep getting closer to that beautiful 1000 subscribers number, so if you enjoy what I do and you like my content, a sub will be greatly appreciated. And now, Hollow Knight hot takes with Primacon. Marcotte is a pretty good and fun boss. Oh god, we're off to a great start. There is nothing worse in this world than Marcotte other than one thing. Ascended Marcotte. The Unbreakable Charms are an unfair way to play. Ooh boy! The Unbreakable Charms, if you guys don't know, are one of the most broken as fuck OP charms in the game. Especially the one. Unbreakable Strength. Is it unfair to play though? In my opinion, no, not really. Because Greed and Heart don't do much on themselves. And what makes Strength really broken is the combination of Quick Slash. So is that really its Strength's fault? Plus, these charms break when you die, and to get them unbreakable, you have to pay shit out the wazoo. So yeah, that's a pretty spicy take. The third Colosseum is harder than the first Pantheon. No shit, Shylock, that's not even a debate. If anyone's saying that the first Pantheon is harder than the third Colosseum challenge, hook me up with your dealer. The Hollow Knight boss fight is a joke that doesn't pose a threat if you have even a few upgrades. That is correct. The Hollow Knight boss fight is indeed a joke. Team Cherry did buff it in a recent update. They made him a little bit faster. Hollow Knight boss fight is just there to serve as a gateway for Radiant's boss fight, so I understand why it's not too difficult. Also, it makes sense lore-wise. I think Umu in Godhome is better than the one in Teacher's Archives. It's also a high A tier boss. Jesus, I'm gonna have to send the FBI after that one. I have done some nefarious things to Hornet. Oh, no. This is where the FBI is really going. This is why we can't have Silk Song. Ass Jim is the final boss of Silk Song. It fucking better be, because I know that's what taking that development time so long, is to getting that ass just perfectly sculpted. Nosk is very cute and I want to keep it as a pet. Please never go to this person's birthday parties, and even if you do, don't go and look in the basement. The Forgotten Crossroads is actually a pretty bad starting area. It's pretty empty and it doesn't really hook beginners because it's kinda boring. But the way it changes later in the game with the infection is pretty cool idea and makes it way better in my opinion. Baby, what do you have to say for that? My cat just jumped in my lap. I don't know if you guys can see it, but my cat, his name's Baby, is gonna read the reviews with us. But yeah, Forgotten Crossroads, I'm not gonna lie, I agree with this hot take. It's a pretty boring area for starters. I've seen so many of my friends leave Hollow Knight because they get bored before they even reach Green Path, and the people who do reach Green Path are instantly hooked to the game. What do you guys think? Shaman Stone is better than Unbreakable Strength. It's just facts. In early game, yes. In late game, fuck no. Wayward Compass isn't the best charm. Are you fucking kidding me? I will not have such blasphemy on my YouTube channel. Oh, you like these little takes, don't you? You're a good boy. He's a good boy. Deep Nest is not that bad. Deep Nest is a top 3 area. Deep Nest is actually great. Wow, a lot of Deep Nest lovers in my comments. Do you guys like Deep Nest? I think it's pretty cool. Broken Vessel is an absolutely amazing character and I wish we got more backstory for them. Yo, this person is spitting facts. I actually also really love the Broken Vessel team. Yeah, I really wish we got more life story because we see all these dead vessels lying around the game, throughout the game anyway, but nothing as interactive as Broken Vessel. He even reaches out to you when he's about to die. Oh shit, I mean they don't have a gender. Don't cancel me. Silk Song will actually come out. What? What's a Silk Song? The Radiance OST is disappointing. It's not horrible, but it's certainly bad as the theme for the ultimate is disappointing because she doesn't feel like the Radiance at her peak. The Pure Vessel actually felt like the HK at their peak, but all has too many bosses and would be better off it had fewer of them. They could have consistently damn fun, but gets boring after a while. There are a few ways to actually attacking him, but you're mostly waiting for opportunity. Something tells me that this person is extremely disappointed. And so am I, with their NKG take, and the blasphemy against the OST. Zote is actually a good character. He gives you a hilarious boss fight in the Colosseum of Fools. He has the most line of dialogues in the whole game. Grey Prince Zote is a surprisingly hard boss, and he gives you the most important thing in the whole game, the precepts. You lost me at Grey Prince Zote, but I agree with everything else. Zote isn't hot. Never mind, this is worse than the last take. The Hive is a pointless area that doesn't add anything meaningful other than more content. You mean it doesn't add any more meaningful content? I agree. They even added a boss later on, Hive Knight, but he's also kind of mid. And the charm you get from that place is also very mid. Dare I say, the Hive is mid. Pale Court is mid. Never mind, it's the Pale Court that's mid, everybody. I actually have never tried that mod. What do you guys think about it? Hollow Knight is 100 times better than Dark Souls in both lore and atmosphere. Oh, I don't want to open that can of worms. This is getting pretty hot. Ooh, what do you think, baby? He disapproves. Hornet 2 is a top 3 hardest boss in the game. I actually beat Hornet 2 on my second try, and I don't know what people were complaining about. I think that boss is pretty fucking easy. My top 3 hardest bosses in the game would be Absolute Radiance, NKG, and Pure Vessel, in no particular order. Team Cherry is actually evil. Yeah, no shit, they made Fluke Marm. Quirrell is alive. Please don't do that. Don't give me hope. Please. No. Quirrell was like a father to me. Most bosses are too easy and uninteresting. The dream bosses, Soul Warrior, and many side bosses shouldn't really be considered bosses, but rather mini bosses. I hope Silksong will have more boss like NKG, Pure Vessel, and Radiance, and less like Marcotte. I absolutely agree with that last sentence, but everything else, I mean, I feel like the game's gotta have a balanced difficulty curve. Not every boss can be NKG, that would be insane. And while I agree some bosses are way too easy, I also like gimmicky bosses like Marmu, but some gimmicks are just really lame. Like, fucking No Eyes, I hate that piece of shit. Sharp Shadow is goated. The best charm for casual exploration is Sharp Shadow, due to its ability to let you not give a fuck about enemies with that many iframes. Damn, Sharp Shadow fans, I have actually never used that charm, so I would neither confirm or deny this claim. Hive Knight's team is absolutely amazing. Yeah, who the fuck disagrees with that? Hive Knight is a banger. That's the only good thing to come out of the Hive. Silksong is never coming. Again, what the fuck is a Silksong? Hive Blood is a great charm. Since it regenerates health on its own, it can effectively be used to remove all damage taken from the knight, as long as you're good at dodging. It's especially good for double damage bosses, as it allows you to make them only deal 1 damage. And for those of you that are saying, oh, just heal, perhaps there's another use for Soul that you can use to kill the boss faster? I would agree with this take, but then you think about the fact that that charm costs 4 fucking notches. That's what makes it not worth it for me. Maybe in the White Palace. Maybe. Radiant Nightmare King Grim isn't hard when you study and learn his telegraphs and what to do for each to avoid and take advantage of. Yeah, but that's the definition of a good boss fight in my opinion. I feel like more bosses should be like that, where when you die, you feel like it's your fault and not because the boss threw some unpredictable bullshit move at you. Steady body is useful. I fucking agree. To all you steady body haters out there, have you considered the fact that you can stagger bosses faster with it? For bosses like Hornet 1, it's actually really fun and satisfying to use. Hollow Knight, a game where you're a bug-sized Dark Soul character and the real boss is the map. Boy, if you think the real boss is the map in Hollow Knight, wait till you play Silksong, because I feel like that game will have a lot more places like the White Palace. Wait, never mind, what the fuck is a Silksong? That's not real. It feels weird that Hera the Beast does not have a boss fight while the other two have required bosses. Single-handedly, the biggest disappointment to come out of Hollow Knight is the missing boss of Deep Nest. To think what it could have been. But hey, Weavers are a big part of Silksong, so maybe we'll finally get a Weaver boss in Silksong, which isn't real. The game doesn't get good up until Mantis Claw. Ooh. I don't know about that. Although I will say, it's kind of crazy just how much the game opens up when you get Mantis Claw. I feel like I would have liked it more if that graph was a little bit more linear, rather than a huge upspike in the way you can explore and play the game. Celeste is better than Hollow Knight. I love all my Celeste fans, but no. Although this person puts it best, it's all about the preference. Celeste is actually a goated game. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the first time I did a video where I interacted with my own community and my comments. And honestly, it was super fun. I would love to do things like that more in the future. At the end of the day, I make these videos because you guys like watching them and you guys comment on them, which makes me super happy to read. But yeah, what did you think about these hot takes? Let me know. And I'll see you all soon with a new video. Bye.